Grifter number 11, written by Rob Liefeld and Frank Thierry, art by Merritt Michaels. Last issue, they were fighting some Damonites, and Grifter has Jedi powers, and then a guy named Singe showed up to attack them. This issue, they fight Singe. Honestly, I could just stop there. Like, you really don't need to know anything else. But to give you even the briefest little intro here, they are fighting Singe. They fire off some shots at it. It's apparently bulletproof. Nico, I believe her name is, comes in. I'm just going to double check on that. Nico, yes. And she tries using the sword. Doesn't work. She gets thrown off as well. So I think, okay, time for me to use my powers. And so he tries. And then, not visually, just through dialogue, they say it doesn't work. So apparently he has an energy field that stops Grifter's powers from working on him. So at this point, Nico comes in with a motorcycle, and she specifically says, I'm sure you've noticed that it was leaking fuel, to which he's then exploded because the bike explodes. And Grifter's like, hey, maybe you should have told us about that. And she's like, sorry, but, you know, he's beaten, and this was the heat of battle. So it's like, all right, no problem, let's get out of here. But then Singe is actually okay the whole time. And Nico and the other guy, Deathblow, they go away from the battle. Grifter's doing this on his own and runs him out into the middle of the woods, to which Grifter's like, now you've fallen into my trap. And he uses his Jedi powers not on Singe, but on the ground around him, and manages to, like, pick up a whole bunch of rocks and trees and stuff and just throws it onto Singe. And he's like, wow, I really do have a lot of power. I wonder how much this goes for. Why this kills Singe? Genuinely no idea. Especially because I don't think it does. Regardless, at that point, Nico steps up and he's like, wow, all right. You all right, Chosen One? And he's like, yeah, but here's the thing. The Damonites have been ahead of us every step of the way. What do we do? Either they're very smart or we're very stupid. And then Nico shoots Deathblow because apparently she was the mole. She was the traitor inside the group. And she shoots Grifter and knocks him out. And then she picks him up and they go on their way. And also, Singe is still alive. Because of course he is. So we go up to a Damonite ship. And inside there are some men in cloaks who are like, we're so sorry, my lord, but we've looked over the prophecies. No matter how we come at it, the Chosen One always wins. And then they get vaporized. And fucking Hellspont shows up. The Damonite King Lord thing that has yet to make an appearance in this book, but has made an appearance in pretty much every other one. He shows up and he's like, look again. There's got to be a way we can beat him. And then Nico shows up out of the darkness with Singe and Grifter in tow. And it's like, we have him. And Hellspawn's like, hooray! Thank you for proving once again that Hellspawn's rule will not be denied. And that's where we leave off. I am so sick of Hellspawn. Voodoo, Superman, one or two other books outside of that. I'm just... Why? Why are we doing he doesn't even have it. He's in space right now, despite the fact that I think Voodoo specifically said that he is trapped on Earth. Or something. I am so uncaring about this character. Anyway, the book as a whole. Singe is stupid. The reveal of Nico, yeah, okay, I didn't see that coming, but also it wasn't telegraphed in any way. Like, I didn't feel like I was supposed to see it coming. They were like, oh, how are they managing to stay so far ahead of us? Well, I don't know. But you didn't really suggest that one of you guys being an inside agent was really a thing. I mean, I vaguely remember they did, but it doesn't... Like, I never saw anything where it was specifically... There's no possible way that these aliens could have known we were here. Specifically because it seems like the aliens, even before this arc, have always known where they were. Like, they've tracked down Grifter repeatedly. So, I don't know. It's dumb. It's not good. Art-wise, meh. Honestly, it's not the worst, but it definitely has a whole lot of things in here, especially with, like, how people's eyes line up. Like, they're not in a straight line half the time here. So, yeah, no, it's whatever. I give it a 4.5. It's tiny bit on the verge of offensive, not like offensively bad, not like offensive from like a PC standpoint, but it's just on a tiny bit of verge there just because I'm so sick of Hellspawn. Like, give me something more with the Daemonites. You had a whole thing with the Black Curate that sounds like this huge lore thing that I should be super interested in. And then you're like, but what about Flaming Skullhead guy? Now that's a villain.